Usually I don't post.
Good morning, friends. The thing I really wanted to show you in this vlog is my hair care routine because I've gotten a ton of questions about that. And as you can see, it's hair wash today. I get super greasy hair always and really fast, which is something I think is super annoying, but I think I have really healthy hair. I think I have a good set of hair, so you just can't get everything. But you can see super greasy. That's just the way it is. So one thing I'm trying out at the moment is that whenever I'm washing my hair, I will go in with a glycolic acid because I've heard that if you apply it to your scalp and let it sit for a bit, it will kind of remove excess fats and oils. I have done it a few times now, but I really don't think I can conclude the effect yet, but I'm trying it out. So if it's something that you also struggle with, a really greasy set of hair, maybe you should try this out. So I'm just doing that. And I just kind of run it through my scalp and massage it if I feel like it's in the back of my scalp. And then on the other side. Like so. And now it looks even more greasy, so I will let it sit for an hour, but if I don't want to wait an hour, I just let it sit for as long as I want to. Then I wanted to go through the products that I use when I am showering for my hair. So I always double shampoo. I have been trying out this deep cleansing shampoo. It's almost empty. And I think it's good. I think it's a good shampoo. It's super cheap. It's a Danish brand. But I also want to note that I have been the worst at just like washing my hair every other day. And that for me at least also creates a more greasy scalp. And I have been the worst at it since Fashion Week because I was just washing my hair every day. Right now I'm in like this bad cycle, but I'm trying to go more days without washing my hair. So I always start out with this one. And then I am currently trying out these new products from Woods Copenhagen, which I love. They're skincare products and they recently launched a shampoo and conditioner and asked me if I wanted to try it out. So it's their volumizing shampoo and conditioner. And I also have not used it enough to conclude the effect, but I think it's such a great light shampoo. So after I have pre-shampooed, I will go on to another shampoo, and I use this one from Woods Copenhagen. I really like to add some silver shampoo because my hair can get kind of yellowish in the winter especially. So I usually go in with a silver shampoo combined with regular shampoo because I think this can also be a bit too what is it called? It will make my hair purple even if I just apply it and wash it out immediately. So I just thin it down by applying it to a regular shampoo. Oh, this is a conditioner. This one. After my double shampooing, I will go in with a conditioner, and I use this one from Woods Copenhagen. But once a week, I really like to also use a hair mask. And I'm using this one from Hairstyling at the moment. I love the smell that Hairstyling products has. I think, it's so good. And this one is really great. I applied it this Sunday just in my hair, and then I put it up in a bun, and then I wore it while I was meal prepping, and that was great. That is really like my shower routine. When I'm out of the shower, I will show you how I take care of my hair and also style it on a day-to-day basis, because I have a routine for that currently. Hello again. Now my hair is completely dry. I just let it air dry today. Sometimes I do use a blow dryer. Sometimes I do use a blow dryer if I'm in a hurry and just want to blow dry my roots. I do have like dandruff, so it's really important to me that I keep a dry scalp and not damp, because then it just like hell. But if I don't style it, I will just go in with a hair oil in my ends. But if I do style it, which I am quite loving lately, I always go in with heat protection. It is so unrated, and I think it's super important to take care of your hair as it doesn't really do that well with heat. So always go in with heat protection, and that is what we're gonna do. I always go a little crazy because I would rather much be safe than sorry. And then I just brush it through. Like so. And I have not done anything to my hair. It is naturally just really straight, which is an easy hair, but I also think that it can look quite boring often because it's really flat. For me, that's my personal opinion. I feel like it looks really flat often, and also when I do try and style it with for example, I have a Dyson. My hair just does not hold Dyson curls, and I have tried a 5-step like prep routine. It does not hold anything. I have a curling iron that holds my curls, but I have found this method with a straightener where I feel like it just gives a little bit of like styling feel, and for me it holds. So that's what we're gonna do today. I divide my hair in 2 sections. Like so, and then I just go section by section. I start with the front and then I curl it towards myself, like straighten it towards myself, and this straightener is round, so I can kind of work with that to make these round ends, which I think is a really nice look. So just do this and away from my face, and hopefully it gives this look. Oh, not that much, but we're just gonna freshen it up. And then I just repeat all the way around like this. This was a good one. It's impossible for me to see. I didn't think this setup through, so I will just look in the mirror while I do the rest of my hair. But I feel like you can kind of get the vibe of where we're going. And this is just my regular hair. So I'm gonna do that on both sides, and then I'm gonna show you how I do the finishing touches. I just want to show you the difference, the styled side and the non-styled side. And I feel like it's an okay protective, like non-invasive procedure. It sounds like I'm doing like surgery, because I'm just going in on my ends and not from the root to my ends. And this is of course also because I have straight hair, so I don't need to straighten all of it, but I feel like it's this like hairstyle where I can protect my hair a bit more, and I really love the look of it. Now let's do the other side. And now for the finishing touches, I go in with both of my fronts and I pull them back with the straightener to give like a more voluminous look. So I just pull up the hair section and then I pull it back like this. And when I get it here, it will have a more like voluminous look, I hope. Yeah, I feel like you can see a difference, right? And we're gonna do the same on this side. Like so. And the last thing I do is that I get the back of my hair and I take it front and I give it a little extra whip so it will also, so I know I haven't missed any hair sections in the back as well, like so. And then back. And that is it. Then I go in with some hair oil. Just a tiny bit for my ends to get a little moisture in. Så. I think this really is my hairstyle. I don't know if it's just like something that I've recently been doing and that's because I'm obsessed with it, but I feel like it suits me so well. So this was everything from this vlog. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!